Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about life at work. So I work in retail and I work at a clothing store called Ross. And so we get paid $14.25. The minimum wage is going up to $15 in January. I live in the suburbs. I started catching the Uber because if I didn't catch an Uber, I would have to get on 3 buses. One from where I'm living at, and then another bus to get to the other part of town, and then another bus to get to the job. And so taking 3 buses is sometimes it could be an hour to 2 hours. Anybody who knows me knows I am a good worker and I am consistent and I just do what I can to get there. And so it's just sometimes it get like a little hard and overwhelming because I don't have a car yet. I have it in the next couple of days. That's safe, I believe. But yeah, I work in retail. Sometimes I work one day, sometimes I work 3 days, 4 days, or 5 days. And the reason being is because it's retail and they hire new people and it's the Christmas season and the holidays. And it's also a, what do you call it? It's a seasonal job, right? And so yeah, it's a seasonal job. Um, what I do is I do inventory. Sometimes I do cashier and I do like decorating the store, go backs. Go back to being you put the stuff back in its rightful place. You know how people just come in the store, they'll leave their cart all in the middle of the store or they clothes. They'll have baby clothes in the men's section, or they'll have food in the dog section, that type of thing. It's very repetitive. It's very, very repetitive. And so, yeah, it's like I like retail and I like fashion, so that's why I took the job because I'm not picky, but I am getting to a point in my life where I want to do what I love. But I actually love serving, and God gave me a servant heart. But yeah, it is hard. It's hard though, but I just make the best out of it that I can. I have a lot of different kind of encounters. Oh, and so by me making $14 an hour, sometimes working one day a week, 4 to 5 hours. But now it's the holiday, so now I'm working 7 hours. So that's good. So when I only work like 4 hours for 2 days, that's only $150 stuff. And I do live with like other people, so yeah. But I do the best I can. I'm very humble, but it doesn't matter where you start at. Keep the job that you at, unless God tell you otherwise to like leave that job. Just stay where you at. Be consistent. Try your best to get there on time. Don't be late. But life happens. If you gotta catch the bus, catch the bus. If you gotta catch Uber, catch your Uber. Uh, always be careful and stay prayerful, and yeah, just keep your job. Don't take your job for granted because sometimes, depending on who you are and who you surrounded by, it's hard for you. It's hard for people to get a job and to keep a job. Like they'll like let people get in their ear or discourage them and stuff like that. If you know you a good worker, excuse me, continue to do your good work. Don't look for no pat on the backs. Don't look for no things like that. As long as you know you're doing a good job, God knows you're doing a good job, He will reward you. Because rewards come from Him, blessings and promotion come from God, not the people you work with. But I will say, I get along with everybody that I work with. I communicate with everybody that I can. I give out help and tips and things of that nature. Somebody, if somebody asks me if I know how to do something, I say yes or no. Cause like I'm not gonna, tell you the wrong thing or send you off. Like I had an employee asked me, "Where do you put this?" And I showed her. And the reason I showed her is because I worked in that section before, in the junior section. And she had just started working there. I only been there a month. And so they hire about 15 or 30 people, I believe. Mostly females. They want to get some more men up in there, but hey, it is what it is. But no matter where you work at or where you live at, build the work relationships with the people. Build your stamina with your job. Stay there as long as you can. I don't care if you win a lottery or anything like that. Just stay with your job, because there's a lot of stuff that's getting ready to take place. A lot of people not gonna have a job and things of that nature. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world with the politics and the governments and things like that. But yeah, when I tell y'all, I do a lot of traveling from where I'm at. I'm in the south suburbs, y'all. So I work up in Matson. So like when I catch the bus, say that if I gotta be there at 12, I gotta catch the bus at 8:30 in order for me to get there on time, unless I get a ride or somebody drop me off. Like, I just like to do things on my own. I don't like for people to like wait on me or me to wait on them and things like that. And yeah, so I do have another job that I'm starting that's gonna be full time. So that's good. God always hear my prayers. He knows exactly what's going on with me, y'all. And so like, if you by yourself, or no matter if you're not by yourself or not, if you don't know how to get a job, ask somebody to show you. If you don't know how to fill out an application or make a resume, ask somebody to show you. Or you could look on YouTube. You could go on Indeed, and they'll show you how to make a resume and things like that. And so yeah, don't be discouraged. If you got a job, keep your job, because can't nobody take care of you like God can and like you can. He gives you the ability to get up every day and to go to that job and to do what's needed to be done at that job. And so with that being said, when you at your job, make sure you thank the person that hired you. You listen to them. Don't give them no attitude because they didn't, have to hire you or whatever. Always have respect for yourself and your bosses and your colleagues and anybody that's over you. And your job will go well. You can have them people at your job that irritate you, but that's actually good. I feel like that's a good thing, because like everybody not go, be all talkative and cool. Some people don't talk at all. They just come do their job and they go home. I try to do that, but I attract people and people are attracted to me and I'm attracted to people. And so sometimes I like to talk to people and sometimes I don't. Like most of the times I be quiet, but like I said, I have a lot of different kind of encounters with people. Like, I know how to socialize and ask questions, and if I don't, I'll ask a manager that's on the shift, or other coworker, or a supervisor, and things like that. Or if a person comes to our store looking for a specific item and we don't have it, we either ran out, we never had it, or it's at the other store. I tell them things like that, because all stores don't sell the same, although they the same company. Like, say if you work at Rainbow, it's a Rainbow and Madison, or it's a Rainbow and Dalton. You might want to go to the Rainbow and Dalton because they carry more stuff. All rainbows don't carry the same stuff, like things like that. And so yeah, I always like working in retail. I never look down on working in retail. And so retail is like a revolving door kinda, and it's also flexible. You can do a lot of different things at once if you're able to. Like, I don't like to do the cash register for the simple fact that I just got to stand there. I'm sorry, I got to move around. Like, I got to move around. Let me do this, and something else. I have a set plan for myself. Or if my boss or somebody come ask me what I'm doing, they be like, stop doing that and come do this, I'll do it. And then that's just how you learn and do stuff. That's it. Like, stop what you're doing and come and do this. I'm like, okay, cool. It's not that important. Or they'll call me like to the jury section. They'll call my name over the intercom. Say help somebody in the jury section. Or help somebody go to the unlock the bathroom for them. Or the fitting room and stuff like that. But I actually like doing that. I mean, sometimes it do get irritating because, like, why you got a light bulb up in the clothing section? It's supposed to go in the Christmas section. Like, why y'all? No, for real, like, it just be like, it be irritating sometimes. It be so, like, irritating, but I'm not here to complain. But yeah, I make $14.25 an hour. Sometimes I work 4 hours, 5 hours. They always start off with 4 hours, then they'll go up 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. But the store I'm working at, they rank is not that good, so we're not really gonna get that many hours and paid that much because of their sales, and that's something they gotta do better. They might have to rewrite their sales or their strategy or come up with some, better training tools, a better way to do things, or to get people to come to that location. Because all of the stores are in competition with each other, although they came from the same brand, which I don't get, but to each his own. And so, yeah, I just got to travel like an hour and a half, 2 hours to get to work. And I've been doing it for so long until I literally thought, like, oh my goodness, this is a lot. But I still do it by the grace of God. He gives me the energy, the strength to be in good spirits and to go to that job. And I go as much as I can. And do you know, when I first started working there, somebody called me on the phone and asked me could I come to work, and they ain't have no training. I was just like, I had to take a pause, like, what? What you want me to do? I mean, I know it's easy and repetitive, I know. All I gotta do is put the stuff in the right place, but I still need to be trained. You don't just, oh, can you come in to work? We had somebody call out. First of all, I'm a new hire. That's not a good look. I will say that. I don't care how bad or how desperate you need somebody. You call somebody who has experience. Don't do that. That's not a good look. Because, well, people don't care. They just hire you. They want you to come in when they want you to come in. Treat me like I'm a human, because I am a human. I'm not no robot. You don't call me the second day you hire me and ask me, can I come in? And they ain't had no training or no orientation. All I had was an interview. Don't do that. I believe that is a at-will kind of job. Like, if you don't do this, they'll fire you. To each his own, whatever. That's fine. That's cool. But, like, yeah, just remain humble. Don't be no yes man. Don't be no people pleaser to nobody in no circumstance or no situation, whether it's a job or a relationship, no matter what it is. But the saying, a job is a job, that's true. It's 2024 going on 2025. The job you got now, you may not have that long when you go to 2025. God might move you to somewhere else, but He got you at this place for a certain reason. So He can learn something about yourself and your character. So He gonna see if you gonna do what you're supposed to do at this job. Because next job you gonna go up higher. You might go to a job you never thought you would go to. Like, you might go into a corporate position instead of retail. Or you might start your own business or become an entrepreneur or a business person. But you gotta learn. You gotta be consistent. And you gotta be still and stay where he got you at, so that He can elevate you. And so that you can move up. And you can learn the lessons and you can be able to teach and tell other people about it. And so there is no job like I really never that I had that I hated. I can't say that. And so yeah, working in retail, most okay, from my experience, ever since I've been working here, it's been fun. It's been fun. I'm not even gonna lie. It's been fun. And it's because of the other people and it's because of me. All of us have our own, personalities. We all talk to each other and stuff like that. We're not friends or anything like that. But like you could just come into a job and tell like something is missing. Like when I got that job, I literally walked in the store and I talked to this lady. I'm not gonna say her name. I'm gonna say Miss D, since her name started with D. I was like, hey, and I started telling her about myself, and then she hired me on the spot. I was like, okay, cool. But then I'm like, why would she do that? Like, why would she like do that? I ain't had no interview or nothing. Like, then the second time I came here, they ain't even had me shadowing. That the other person just like, well, could you do this, do that? I'm just like, yeah. And then that's the next following day I went home. They called me. They're like, we have a call out. Can you come in? I'm like, no, thank you. I ain't even had no training. I didn't say that part. I just like, no, thank you. They was like, okay, thank you anyway. I was like, okay. But now that I see what's going on, I could tell. Like, yeah, they had like some things going on at the location, but it's okay though. We just gotta stick to what we got. Sometimes I do hair on the side, and I do YouTube. I do have my own business. The link is in my bio. Go check it out. And yeah, y'all, that's my journey and my story about working in retail. I still work there. I'm not gonna leave unless God tell me otherwise. And yeah, so thank you all for watching. And remember, you are nothing without God, and you are everything with God. God loves you, and I love you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Don't take your job for granted. Keep it. Keep your job. Be grateful. Be thankful. Learn how to save your money. Take out what you need, and save what you don't need, and save it, because the rainy days gonna come. You gonna need it. And don't say yes to everybody who asks you for something, because I sure don't. And yeah, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.